the PlayStation State of Plays concluded, and I just want to talk about it. Let's get right into this. So, first review, we're gonna talk about just some things I found interesting, some games I found interesting, whatever that I liked, and yeah, just my overall thoughts. So I guess we'll start my overall thoughts. Going into this, I was expecting first day to play. Last year, I had about, I'm not gonna lie, last year I had like one or two things I liked, probably. Last year I did not like State of Play that much. Was it last year? Bro, it's been a while. It feels like it was last year. I think it was last year. Was it not? Maybe maybe it wasn't last year. No, it was. I think it was last year. Anyways, bro. I can't remember. It's been a bit. I'm not gonna lie. But that's where we got the big announcement about Ghost of. Bro, I always mispronounce that. My bad. Ghost of Yōtei. Okay, and that was huge. No one was expecting that. Like, especially bro, like at a State of Play, really. I think it's pretty safe to say if it isn't known already. The PlayStation Showcase. I think those are dead. They haven't done those for a while now, right? It's been years, right? Because yeah, that was the last one. If I remember correctly, that one went bad. That was disastrous. So people were very underwhelmed with that. And yeah, so going into this, I'm expecting just a few things I'd like. Nothing more, nothing less, really. And it kind of exceeded my expectations in that sense because I had like more than 1 to 2 things I liked. I actually had, if I'm counting, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like six things in there. And it's like some announcements as well, like not just like literal, just like new games being announced, but still more things than I was expecting. And yeah, let's get right into this with the games that just stuff I liked. So Baby Steps, that was the first one. I'm a pretty big troll myself, so that kind of it's kind of why I lined that game. It's just funny, and then they have the the British accents too. I don't know, it's just funny because like they said, if you watch the State of Play, you'd see the trailer, and it's just every step they take, man. It has let's just say every step is a risk. Okay, that's actually insane, but it kind of reminds me of some other games, kind of like I don't even know what the genre would be called. But yeah, it's just those, bro. You're just asking to rage, okay? And that's what you're asking to do, is absolute rage. Just get your progress is reset, bro. Just like if you're climbing, especially where they showed the scenes where the guy's climbing up. Oh my god! And then he just like climbing up the rocks, and then he just like one step the wrong way because the guy they developed the character so he moves like intentionally like awkwardly, like. So that's what makes it fun. I don't know. I just thought that was kind of cool. Just for a troll game, fun little casual game. But like, I don't know. Knowing me, I might get mad just because I'm gonna take it like hella serious though. So I don't know. And that's for yeah. I don't know. Gotta play that certain times, man. Otherwise, bro, imagine playing that every day. You're just gonna be like, bro, your blood pressure's gonna be getting high as hell. But yeah, that was the first game. Just a nice little fun thing. The second game, and this is more of an announcement. It was an announcement for Astro Bot that they're gonna have. There's kind of 2 announcements, but the first one was that they're adding like 5 new levels, and they kind of went on about how obviously thank us for the success of the game, which was a go-to game. I haven't finished it, but I was I did start playing a few months ago. Really good. I even got the Astro Bot controller myself, and then they announced now that they're releasing like a new update version of it, and to stay a lookout for that, which is cool. And yeah, the 5 new levels. This is great. Like, if you think about spending like it's free DLC. Okay, that's literally what it is. And it's not like the first time they've done it. They've done it like 2 or 3 times before this. And yeah, it's good. And they're adding like the new like the cool like special character bots. We saw the one they last time they announced like all of them. I think that's like was it last Christmas? Was it December? Was it before? I don't remember. I think it was the last day to play, bro. That was a while ago. I can't remember. So much has happened since. But like the last time they announced like all the special like character boss that they were gonna have, but this time they only announced one, which is the Ghost of Yōtei one, and then the rest are like you have to find it for yourself. They're a surprise. So that's pretty cool. I like that. You can find it yourself. That's cool. Yeah, I really like how PlayStation is just adding like even for God of War, they had the free DLC. Also, that's on a bigger scale, but you know what I mean. They're adding free content, no additional cost, which is just also a huge W. Like no one can complain about that. Even if it's just 5 levels, it's still, bro. It's still more than enough in my opinion. So that's another fun casual game to play. Even though I sometimes rage because I'm kind of dirt. But yeah, no, good. I love the game. Next thing is Mortal Kombat. It was the Kollection edition. Uh, I don't know. I feel like this one's pretty self-explanatory. Growing up, I played Mortal Kombat. I loved it, and yeah, I just gained a chance to play, if I recall correctly, some older games, right? So I don't know. This is pretty cool. I don't know what to say. Playing them for the first time. That's about it. I don't know what to say. This is a collection edition. So no, this is cool stuff. I'm glad they're doing. I know some people. I was looking at the response on the tweets. They're like, yeah, no, this is not it. I don't know. Let me know what you think about that. What side of the fence you're on for this. But I'm still excited about it nonetheless. Okay, the next thing is Ghost of Yōtei. So they brought it up again, and when I saw it on screen, I'm like, wait, no way they're gonna show another like trailer, teaser trailer, whatever you want to call it. I'm like, no way. I'm like, I feel like it's too soon, is it not? And the game, we know it was supposed to release like earlier this year, and then yeah, all that happened. It got delayed, but yeah, they showed it again, and I'm like, okay, wait, there's no way they're gonna show us another trailer. And then it's just pretty much like a little like sizzle reel, or whatever you want to call it, so like just so that they can put at the end, oh, we're gonna have its own showcase, pretty much its own deep dive, own stay play, whatever you want to call it, just for this one game individual, because it's a huge game. You know what I mean? A lot of people are looking forward to this game, so it has very high expectations, right? Rightfully so. So it's kind of its own state play, and they were gonna get deep dive. Probably, hopefully, it's not like where they split it into multiple parts type thing. Hopefully, this one has like a little bit of everything. Not like sometimes I know they like to do for certain games. Like this one's for gameplay, the other one's for whatever story. I hope this one we just get like a little bit of everything. In my opinion, that's what I want. But maybe they'll split it up. I don't know. But it's a deep dive, so obviously, gameplay. People are gonna be looking out for that. What changes they made. Just how it's looking. You know what I mean? And also the story, like, just so we find out more about what the story exactly is, because people are always, looking forward to that stuff. Yeah. So obviously this is one of the like biggest, like this is a game of year contender. That's what I'm trying to say. So that's why there's very big expectations, lots of hype around it. Next thing, James Bond. I remember, was it yesterday? It was a few days ago, or maybe it was yesterday. I don't remember, bro. Okay, I have dirt memory. But when I saw this, I'm like, whoa, that's gonna be cool. Because I'm like, I remember the last James Bond game that I played was like, bro, I was hella young. It was on the DS. It was on one of the DS, maybe 3DS. I don't remember. Maybe it was just the normal, like, I don't know. It's just like the normal DS, bro. I don't remember. But it was, bro, so long ago. And I love those. And those were obviously not as advanced as these new ones are, you know what I mean? But still have fun on those. But just seeing James Bond game now, especially like one on the new gen consoles, oh my god. It was stunning. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I don't think they had I don't know. I was very invested because there's so much action going on. And that's what you expect from James Bond type game. Just because that's how James Bond is. You see in the movies, there's just tons of action. Kind of like, the John Wick franchise, like that. Yeah, so I don't know. It's pretty cool. Obviously, spy, espionage type game. I like that. Those are the type of genres I'm too. I watch shows like that too. So I don't know. It works for me perfectly. I like those type of genres. So yeah, the sequences in this game. Oh my god, I don't know how much they spent on this game, but bro, it looks really good. Also, they didn't put I don't recall them putting a thing like disclaimer at the bottom if it's like if it's gameplay, if it's actually from the game or not, if it's like gameplay or like cutscenes, or if it's just like not actually like from the game. If you know what I mean. Like, I don't know, but regardless, I don't know. It just looked really good. Okay, this is like our first look at it, and I don't know. It got me hyped. So it did its job, at least for me. It got me excited for it. Yeah, this is a special game. That's all I'm gonna say. This game, I think this game's gonna break some records. Honestly, it might not seem like it, but bro. James Bond is worldwide. Like, yeah, I don't know. A lot of people like James Bond, especially obviously people are older on the older side. For the newer generation, some people don't even like know about James Bond like that. But some of us, like me, I still grew up watching some movies, with my family, and then they showed me the older ones, whatever. And then I watched obviously Daniel Craig. That's the one that I grew up with. That was my James Bond. Yeah, no, I don't know. It's sick, honestly. I'm just glad we're getting a James Bond game. Like I'm very hyped about this. Okay. And lastly, they spent like a good chunk of time on this. I was hella surprised. So the last game that they announced that I was interested in, was Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls, bro. My bad. But it's a 2D fighting game. So obviously, if you know games like Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, right? Those are fighting games. Pretty much the thing. The best way of describing it is like it's like those, but this is for It's like Marvel themed, kind of. That's my best way of saying it. And yeah, honestly, anytime they have like Marvel stuff come out, and then they mesh it with like a genre, like a cool genre that I already am somewhat interested in, or like already like, it's just the perfect thing. It's a perfect thing. Like Marvel is like going more into video games now, expanding into like different types of genres because they see how successful. Like Marvel's a big IP, like they said in the state of play, like that little like I don't know what they showed, but like that behind the scenes they showed. Yeah, like they've been putting like a lot of work in this game and it shows. Like it's very cool. They showed way more than I thought. Like the guy that's overseeing it, I think he's right for Arc. He said they're in deep development. And you tell because they showed so much more than I thought for a first look. Like this is crazy. It looks very, very good. And it's like a four what was it? What they call it? Four tag team like fighting game. So they said that you can choose to have like other games. I'm pretty sure other games have had like the same type of concept where you can like you can tag in people obviously, or you can decide to fight yourself and then get them to assist you. I think that's like the CPU part right there. But anyways, no, it's really good though. Okay, just having like just putting Marvel into any type of thing, Marvel X something like Marvel like crossing into like another like genre type thing, it just works. Okay, like every single time now it just works. Like even though the MCU itself is that's what my channel's about a lot now. The MCU, even with it not being its best state, bro, everything else, even comics are kind of at a low point right now. But still, like for video games, man, the Marvel IP is like at a bro. It just keeps on reaching new levels, honestly. It's going to say Marvel Rivals as well. But the characters they showed Iron Man, they showed Miss Marvel, who else? Ghost Rider, who else was there? Captain America. I'm trying to look here. Who else did they have here? I think Storm was in there. I think Spider-Man. Who else was there? With Star-Lord. It's very cool, and they put their own twist on it as well. That's why I like it, because it's not like we're just getting like stuff from like just the same type of it's not like everything's getting rehashed by like all these games for Marvel. Okay, they're getting developed. Everyone's putting their own twist on it. This one has more like they said, it has like the anime type twist, like aesthetic on it, which is cool. I like that, bro. I'm all for those different types of takes on it, and this looks absolutely beautiful. So I'm excited. And they said to keep an eye out because they're announcing new characters soon, or like down the line, and just other stuff outside the characters. Looking forward to it. And yeah, let me know what you think down below. That's it for the video. Let me know what you thought about State of Play, if you liked it or not. Yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you next one. Peace.